On to another chapter from the Power of Awareness. Today's chapter is chapter 6. Chapter 6 is attention. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. James 1:8. Attention is a forceful in proportion to the narrowness of its focus. That is, when it is obsessed with a single idea or sensation, it is steadied and powerfully focused only by such an adjustment of the mind as permits you to see one thing only. For you steady the attention and increase its power by confining it. The desire which realizes itself is always a desire upon which attention is exclusively concentrated, for an idea is endowed with power only in proportion to the degree of attention fixed on it. What Neville Goddard is saying is that you need to focus. For lack of better words, you need to focus. The more you can just solely see yourself in the end, solely see yourself with whatever that you want to do, that is going to create whatever it is that you want. Because let me tell you a little secret to everything. Your mind doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination, and if you can focus on something and make it so real and make it so vivid and just right in front of you, then you will be able to have it, because your mind has a magic power to create the opportunity. Your mind has a magic power to create whatever it is that you're asking for and put it in front of you. Whether it's just an idea, whether it's an opportunity, whether, a friend reaches out to you, gives you that, just that sign that you should really go after it. Whether, you're posting videos on YouTube and it just pops one day. Like, this is the secret. The secret is being able to focus your attention, being able to hone in on a single idea, on a single existence, and make it feel so real. Nothing else matters. Everything else in front of you is just a creation that has been created by your past states of consciousness. And the more you can focus your attention onto a new state, is the more you can create a new state. I will read a few more things because I think there's a few more important ideas, and I'm going to end it with the most impactful thing that you can do for yourself. It's not just for manifestation. It's not just for law of assumption. This will actively make you smarter, actively make your memory better, and actively increase your ability to be present, increase your ability to be aware, and remind you of certain details. You're going to be more imaginative as well, because you're going to paint the picture in your mind as you do this. But that is for the end. We'll say that for the end. I have a few more things to go over. The great secret of success is to focus the attention on the feeling of the wish fulfilled without permitting any distraction. This is living in the end. This is understanding that your mind creates the reality. Your ideas, your thoughts, your images that are created in your head will go to form who you are in the future. Who you are now, who you are in this very moment, does not have to be who you end up being. You can change it. You can actively change your destiny. You can actively change who you're going to become, because everything in your life is from your past thoughts, from your past actions. And the secret is, everything in your life first is thought and then is acted. And when we understand we can change our actions by changing our thoughts, we can change our world by changing our thoughts, then these ideas become really important. Then our attention becomes really important. And for the vast majority of us, we're on TikTok all day. We're playing video games. We're surfing the web, we're Instagram, we're doing all of these nonsensical things, and we don't spend any time on ourselves. It's not about, constricting yourself so that you're a monk, constricting yourself, going live up in the mountains, doing all these things. It's about a little bit of focus before you go to bed, a little bit of focus a few times throughout the day to really calm yourself down from all of the craziness, from all of the noise around. And doing this and imagining yourself in the end, imagining the feeling of what it would be like to have everything that you ever wanted, feeling it right now, and feeling that sensation and allowing that to reset your image in your brain. That's the secret. Your imagination is you yourself and the world as your imagination sees it in the real world. Listen to what I just said. I will repeat it again. Your imagination is you yourself, and the world as your imagination sees it is the real world. How you view the world, how it appears to you, is how you imagine it to be. Think of everything that's happened to you. How many times have you lost? How many times have you won? Before you won or lost, what were you convinced of? Did you go into that job interview thinking you were not going to get it, and guess what? You didn't get it? Did you go into that job interview completely certain, completely knowing, like there was just something about it that you knew you were going to get it? Was that happening to you? Did you get the job? Like I'm telling you, like these simple realities, these simple ways we approach the world, the imagination, the images that we choose to see, because the fact is we choose to see them. We choose to either be influenced by everyone else or we choose it. And most people are allowing everything else to control them but themselves. The last thing I want to go over is perhaps the most important, and I'm going to say it in Neville Goddard's words, and then I'm going to explain what exactly I do, the results I've seen from it, and exactly how you can use this. So, to aid in mastering the control of your attention, practice this exercise. Night after night, just before you drift off to sleep, strive to hold your attention on the activities of the day in reverse order. Focus your attention on the last thing you did, that is, getting into bed, and then move it backward in time over the events until you reach the first event of the day, getting out of bed. This is no easy exercise, but just as specific exercises greatly help in developing specific muscles, this will greatly help in developing the muscle of your attention. Your attention must be developed, controlled, and concentrated in order to change your concept of yourself successfully and thereby change your future. Imagination is able to do anything, but only according to the internal direction of your attention. What I just said there, please, if you didn't grasp what I just said, I'm about to explain it, but please go back and listen to those words again, because this is the most important. Anything else about law of assumption, anything else about law of attraction does not matter. The attention can be trained. The attention night after night can be worked on. Like Rome wasn't built in a day. You've been drawn in all these different directions for your entire life. And because of this, our attentions are so poor. But we are simply just one good night of sleep, one good falling of sleep in the state of the wish fulfilled from actually living our dreams. And to get to this, you need to build up your attention. You need to be able to picture absolutely every moment of your day, absolutely everything of your day. And to me, it was really, really difficult as I started. When I first started, it would take me about 2 minutes to maybe do. Now it takes me like 10 minutes to get through all my day because I'm remembering this, I'm remembering this, I'm remembering this. I get mixed up with other stuff, and then I'm like, damn, I was doing my backwards, my reverse exercise. And I literally have to go back to the start. And then once I'm done, I'm like, all right, now I can live in the end. Now I can imagine that dream state. Now everything is so clear because what you're doing in this moment is not only are you allowing yourself to work on your attention, to work on the observations you made throughout the day, but you're also being able to create these images in your head. You're going to be able to see these events. You're going to be able to see everything and observe it in your mind's eye. And when you can do this with things that have already happened, you can do it with things that haven't happened yet, and you can create your reality. I love you guys. I think this was the best video I've made probably ever. I think this is, if you watch any video of me, hopefully it was this one because I think I did a really good job with this one. But yeah, I love this book. I will link this book in the description. I'm pretty sure Neville Goddard's stuff is out of copyright, so you should be able to get it online for free. If it's not, I'll link this book. You can find it cheap. These books aren't very expensive, but if you want more from me, go ahead, join my school. Go ahead, join my Discord if you want to know what I'm streaming, more day-to-day stuff. And yeah, thank you guys. We just hit 1,500 subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough. Peace out. I'll catch you in the next one.